What's up, nerds?
What's up?
What's up? Welcome back to Ghosts of the Elements here on Dice Dice Baby. We have the wonderful Talia Bronte.
Hi.
We have DJ Dynamic.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. We have the mysterious Donald O'Donnell.
Yes.
We have the unmoving and creepy lifelike doll that is Hugh Pearson.
Greetings! I am back!
Oh, God. We have the metallic wonder, the one, the only Tartarus, TRTRS.
Yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
And as you can see as our wonderful background, we are currently in Tailspire. Look at that. I gotta say it's pretty dope. I'm messing around with it today, and I've been having so much fun. So I decided to throw a couple minis up there to represent each of you guys, including the newest edition, Maybell. Correct?
That's the cow that we stole.
That is the cow that you stole. So we last left off. The group, the apprentices of the goats, made their way up the mountain in order to fight the big old baddie. When they got there, a large wave of black ichor hit them as the goats went into the mountain in order to stop the growing evil. The wave of black ichor that emanated from the mountain seemed to coat everything, with the exception of a large shield that seemed to emanate from the apprentice group themselves that protected them from being touched, well, them and one lonely farmer from being touched with this goopy substance that seemed to disappear as if it was never there to begin with afterwards. Once they looked around, they noticed that a bunch of rocks had fallen. The wife of the farmer had been pinned down, and the son had been being attacked, but what looked to be animated scarecrows that hopped down off their original posts and attacked. Once defeated, they seemed to... a shadow-like being seemed to erupt out of the bodies of the scarecrow and erupt back into the sky. And they laid lifeless on the ground. When confronting the farmer's wife after healing her up, they found it kind of strange that she seemed to not notice the scarecrows and just in her head thought that it was bandits that attacked. They accused her of being possessed. The farmer, of course, became defensive of his wife, and they asked impolitely for a cow and a place to stay in the barn, leveraging their kindness from protecting them from the onslaught of evil. Where they rested in the barn, and when they looked outside, they saw in the distance bits of black shooting up in the sky, like the shadows from the scarecrow. And you guys awaken. I think we took a short rest, long rest. You guys leveled up, so I guess it automatically is like a long rest.
I've got a very important question.
Sure.
If we are the apprentices of the goats, does that make us the kids?
God damn.
Wow.
Does that make you the kids?
Yes. Or the Billy goats?
We're the baby goats, guys. Let's do
Billy goats!
Sure. Sure, that's exactly what you guys are. Anyway, you guys are. Oh, that's actually really cute. So you guys, we'll say you awaken in the barn. You look around at each other. Maybelle is kind of nuzzling underneath your arm. Talia trying to wake you up as she pushes her nuzzle like booping you like a dog would to get your attention.
Delightful. She boops her back and wakes up.
Just one big beef tongue slicks the side of your face.
Delightful.
And you all are all sitting there staring at each other in the early morning.
Hey, hello everybody. Good morning. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Ah!
Ha ha ha.
A reaction anytime he says anything.
Oh.
Talia slowly shifts away from human wherever he is.
DJ Dynamic mimics perfectly the rooster that had said cock-a-doodle-doo. I'm not going to attempt a rooster impression, though.
It's gotta be theater of the mind.
Do.
Imagine if you would. A rooster.
All right, so you guys stare at each other. You do hear a rooster, but you also hear the sound of arguing outside of the barn.
I'll go check it out.
Okay, all of you, just you, TR. Okay, you guys follow TR. You follow Tartarus out of the barn. You see it's the farmer arguing with his wife. He goes, I know, but what am I supposed to do? They'll fucking kill me. And you see her like kind of tapping her foot like, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill me.
Good morning, farmer and farmer's wife.
You see her physically take a step back, and she kind of like wearily looks at you and is like, I got some chores, and she just makes her way like into the fields to start like tilling. He turns his face toward you and goes, now what you want? I gave you a place to stay. You took my cow. What more could you want from me?
We asked for the cow.
To be fair, I have no use for cows.
I have one cow.
Anyway,
Talia is like riding it. She's like a glorious warrior riding a cow.
it seems that your blood pressure is risen above normal.
You think?
And I reach out a hand, and the first knuckle of my finger opens, and I go, here, take this heart medication. And a little pill pops out of you. Ping pong balls him in the face.
Make a persuasion check to take the random thing you just like ejected from your body.
Meanwhile, DJ
I hope I
Dynamic's
get
trying
a
to put
quick
a
one.
There's someone to leave in there.
DJ Dynamic's trying to put a headband on Mabel.
I
while
mean,
this is
I
all
got
taking
an
place.
11.
gosh.
Basic success.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an 11, which is a flat a basic success.
Okay. Alright. So, he takes the pill, he's like, thank you, I'll take it later, and he puts it in his pocket, like not trying to seem rude. DJ, you put the bandana on Maybelle, she just lets you. Just like any, like, sort of animal that's just, like, indifferent.
You're gonna make a great rock star.
Talia's gonna look at the rest of the group and be like, should we take Maybelle with us? Because she might die. She might also be possessed like the wife.
I have literally no opinion on the matter whatsoever.
We should not steal these nice people's cows.
It's
They're
not
not that
stealing.
nice.
They gave it to us.
They gave it to us. They did give it to us. Her. She's a her. She's a living
We
creature.
could make a good mascot for our band.
Yeah, we're the goats with the mascot. We're the baby goats with the cow mascot.
Baby cows.
Hell yeah, brother.
Calves! What are the calves?
Oh, Jesus.
Billy Goats.
The farmer
There we
is like,
go.
I reluctantly gave it to you. You could give it back, and we could make some money off it. If you can always come back.
We could, or we could just go. And Donald starts to pull on the cow and say, "All right, let's go."
I follow Donald.
Cool. Where you guys headed?
Talia is on the cow, so she is going wherever Donald is leading.
If I have any money or anything, I'm gonna throw it behind me and just like towards this direction, like without the group seeing, just like.
Cool. How much you
And then
leave?
I wink at the guy, and then I go along.
How much money do you have?
I have a silver coin.
You give him you pop one silver coin over your shoulder as you guys walk away, and you see him like watch as it falls to the ground, and he sighs heavily. And any of you that knows what commerce are worth know that this is literally nothing in comparison to how much a cow would earn or cost.
I thought that we already paid him last week, though.
For the cow? No. you guys didn't give him any money, you just took things.
Tartarus truly has no dog in this fight. Tartarus is like, I do not care about this cow.
If we are worried about the only thing that Talia is worried about is this cow dying in battle, and maybe it would be safer with the farmers. But she loves it.
To cow or not to cow? That is the question.
So, where are you guys headed?
So I'm heading back up to the mountain.
Okay.
Oh, then yeah.
All right. So you head back up to the mountain. As you approach the mountain, you see the long bridge is still there, and the mountain itself has a swirling black sort of bubble that surrounds it, like the entrance to it. It looks like a wind that's rushing, but there is that visible ichor whirling around there. You can go up and touch it if you like. But the entrance looks pretty... the wind looks to be going about faster than you... Probably about 200 miles an hour, 300 miles an hour.
Can I go up and do an Arcana check on the wheel, and I'll touch it?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, Arcana? Or something else?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana. You can try and touch it if you want.
Okay, I got 7.
Okay, do you touch it, or are you just trying to gauge from afar?
I'm touching it. I'm putting my whole hand in this.
Alright, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Well, at
That's
least
a 9.
Say
Well.
what?
That's a 9.
9. Okay. Wonderful. Just give me 1 second.
Oh no.
So that is 3 points of force damage.
Ah, my head! Who would have thought this would hurt me? It's so inviting.
Yep, who would have thought? So, your hand itself, it's weird. Your hand actually has, like, that black ichor on it, but it absorbs it.
that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, you guys all see this. Their hand absorbs it. as they put their hand there, it slices it up, and the black ichor that goes in. It's weird how the hand absorbs it, and it starts to glow a little.
Nope.
Does not seem good.
I'm good. You can all...
No.
I know I lit us back up here, but you've got it. I believe in you.
You have to check for traps.
After this stuff goes away.
Cool.
Tully's gonna slide off Maybell, push Maybell away from the ball so that she is unharmed.
Make a strength check because she's a cow that weighs like 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds. Thank you. I
1,000 pounds.
Yeah, or you can make an animal handling check to kind of get her to.
Well, it was a 6. So if it's animal handling, if it's strength, it's an 8. Either way, not great.
You try and push, and she goes nowhere. She's just sitting there chewing.
She's like, "Damn it, Maybell, this is for your own good." And she gets up and she like lightly tosses a rock at the sphere.
Yeah. As soon as you toss a rock goes right through.
Like, not affected by, like, the wind aspect of it? Just straight
Yep.
through, or?
Mm-hmm.
What if we were rocks? Can we do that?
You show us how.
It's the way of the rock.
I've never turned myself into rock before. Except for... rock!
Is this an existential question?
What is rock?
Am I rock? Are we all just but rocks on this rock?
So
Go ahead.
Hugh doesn't feel. Tully's gonna look and be like, "Hugh, did that like feel like anything when the ichor absorbed?"
For you or for Hugh?
For Hugh, like she's asking.
Oh, she's asking. Okay.
Oh, me? It glowed.
She's like, "Okay."
It went into my skin. I don't know if I am a sponge now. That whole existential thing about being a rock makes me think maybe I am a sponge. Who knows?
Okay, yeah, cool.
It is times like this when I am grateful I do not possess human skin.
Maybe Tartarus should go block the way and make a little tunnel for everybody.
Affirmative.
Tartarus, stick your hand in there.
Artemis, you are rock!
Oh my god!
I did do an Arcana check. I got a 21 on the Arcana check.
You gather that this magic is probably for 21. Okay. So for 15, I'll give you the natural. It's this thing is impassable by for anyone breathing or humanoid or anyone that pretty much has a pulse, which doesn't pertain to you, which I will give you that for as a 20, and over 20, this seems to go past the means of just the entrance itself. As you look at it, you can see it kind of cut into the actual rock itself. It is magical, so therefore if it were wind just cutting into the rock, you would see more damage to the outside of the mountain, whereas the magic part of it just kind of sort of clips through. It's like a clipping, and you can kind of gather that it probably clips down as well as through, so you would probably have to dig pretty deep.
Urs goes up to the periphery of it, senses all of this, and then turns around and goes, "This way is impassable to those with fleshy bits." And then he just starts to walk down the side of the mountain.
You walk back down? Okay. So,
all right. Well,
Hey, Tartarus, where are you going?
Going to town where the map clearly is.
Oh.
what's our goal right now? For some reason I thought it was go back into the mountain.
are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your goal, man? no one like investigated or talked to anybody. You're just like, yeah, we're going to do whatever.
There was no one else to talk to, and the farmer didn't know jack shit.
Guys didn't ask the right question, maybe.
And the wife knew less than jack shit.
So let's go kill the wife and kill the farmer, and then go kill the town. And we're heroes. We're the goats.
The Billy Goats.
The Billy Goats was great.
Is this the objective? I don't.
Is that your objective?
Can I have,
Not
like,
really.
for like some sort of magical force holding up this orb?
I look at Maybell and I go, "Who sent you?" Start talking. This one is a spy. I know it.
Talia like interjects herself and is like, Tartarus, you cool it the fuck down.
You cool it. It's fucking crazy out here.
You're a spy, Maybell? How could you do this to
Error.
us?
Error.
Maybell's not a
No.
spy. She's a blessed cow.
She was so pure, but she's a spy?
You see Maybell poops a little. She walks off. She sees a bit of long grass. She starts eating it. It's a cow.
All right. Well, so I think the farmer and his wife were having a bit of a conversation before we left. Maybe we could sneak back and try to listen and see if somehow they're having the same exact conversation. I think that's a great idea.
And are going to come back and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I think we burned our bridge with that couple.
Maybe. Okay, wait. Maybe we blackmail them, sort of, or like, no. We give them the cow, Maybell. I'm so sorry. We give them Maybell back in exchange for what we want to know. Otherwise-
Give up our mascot? She has a headband.
I've grown attached to the spy
This
cow.
cow knows more than it is letting on.
The cow is just two people in a suit. Just presumably pooping everywhere.
Or in a cow suit.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys head back down the mountain, or you guys go someplace else?
I'm aware of three
yeah,
locations: the mountain, the farm, and the town. I don't know anywhere else we can possibly go.
Should we investigate the area to see if there's other things
That's what I thought.
besides those three things? I think that might be a good idea.
I think we should look around the sphere and see if there's like another way in or a way to deactivate it or something.
Yeah, that's also a good idea.
Cool. You guys want to go around the mountain to see if there's like another way in or something like that?
Yeah, why
I
not?
think that sounds good.
Sure.
Somebody with really good investigation
Oh,
should do that.
let's see.
Donald?
Okay, well, to do that properly, it will take a while, just so you know. Like, because it's not just like, you know, it's not like a little hut. It is a full-blown mountain. So it will take a few hours to like, go probably as far down and around as it can be. But it can be done. Who's gonna head the investigation?
I heard a Donald. I only have +4 to investigation. That is not my
Only-
fault.
That's a lie.
What?
I have -1.
I have 0.
+5.
Yeah.
All right.
5. Nice. Okay.
I got a dirty 20 on the investigation.
Nice. So 25 together too.
Okay, so 25?
Nat 20, 25.
25 total? Who rolled that?
Nick.
Nick. Okay.
I got like sensor probes that like pop out of my shoulders and just like start firing.
You do see that not around, but up. You do see that there is, at the very peak, the swirling vortex seems to stop. And you think you gather what could be some sort of cave-like entrance. But it is about maybe 250 feet up. You'd have to do some climbing.
We climb past the wind.
If you have any good avid climbers, you could probably get up there without being touched by it. Because there's certain spots where it clips in and it's just smooth rock. And then there's other parts where the rock is sort of concave and the wind is rustling over it.
So,
Climbing athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Okay, I got a -1, so that's probably best.
so quick out of character
+4.
question.
Sure.
I can't remember for the life of me. Did the goats tell us what we were supposed to do now that we brought them up or went with them?
They said that you need to protect the farmer and the town from any incoming evil that they are warding.
Okay. So then, I think we really should go back to the town or back to the farmer, and just bring them with us and go to the town while we're at it.
Okay.
But
'Cause I can't climb up that high, knowing damn well I can climb up that high.
I think maybe we should talk to the townspeople again. I think we burned the bridge with those people. But there might be more people.
We can talk to the townspeople. I don't know about you, but we certainly can.
Yes, please lead the way. I am not exactly personable. There should be.
Why is that, Hugh?
Yeah, what? Did you say that?
I think one of the goats, I believe Partridge said that I was socially inept, I believe.
Is there a reason?
I don't know what inept means. I assume it means pretty good, but not the best.
That is not the definition. He does not correct you, and then he starts walking.
Cool. So are you guys heading back to the farm? Are you guys heading to town? Where are you going?
Let's go to the farm, collect those people, and take them into town with us.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I am collecting you, farmer, and I pick him up.
Okay, help! Help!
Don't
Put
worry.
me down!
We're trying to help
Forklift
you.
him.
You can help me by putting me down! I have to bury my son!
Come with me if you
You
want
already
to live.
buried your son, I thought.
Come with me if you want to live.
He's like kicking, screaming. Are you talking to the woman or to the farmer? Because he's already over. He's too weak to fight you, I'm guessing. I don't know. Well, actually, he is going to fight you. Go ahead and roll a strength, an opposed strength athletics check for me.
Oh, man. Well, probably good. Oh, no! 0! Critical 1! -1! Oh, no!
Our guy rolled a 5. So, watching yeah, he's kicking and screaming, and it's more like you're losing your balance from him moving around so much that he falls to the ground. He's like, you see him get up, and he starts running towards the farmhouse to get his wife.
I turn to the group and I go, this is going poorly.
Well, you shouldn't have just grabbed him. That's wild. That was wild, Tartarus.
Most of my training is in the arcane arts, not in social communication.
You see,
Okay.
you see him as leaving. He leaves the farmhouse with the wife, and they start to mount a horse behind the cabin. And
Are they running towards town?
yeah, he's going as quickly as he can away from you, which is probably towards town because he wouldn't go towards the mountain.
Okay, good. That's what we wanted.
Cool. That's exactly what we wanted. It's fine.
It all worked out fine.
Help!
Okay.
Help!
We should go.
DJ Dynamic goes,
Let's
wait, we
run.
can explain. Oh, you're already gone. Okay.
I do not explain.
You just see the horse disappearing in the distance, and you guys are left in the farm.
Should we investigate this farm while they're not here?
Good call. Good
Yeah.
call.
All right, cool. What are you guys looking for?
Goop.
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 Something that looks like a source of goop.
I got it. I'm looking for Gwyneth Paltrow's goop.
Gwyneth Paltrow's goop. Okay, go ahead and
I got an 18 investigation check.
okay.
14.
14
Can I do divine sense?
for evil.
Yeah, for detect good and evil.
Sure. Anyone else?
I got a
It's a
7.
14 for me.
Okay. What are you looking for specifically, Talia?
Again, just trying to find anything that looks like out of the ordinary and associated with Gwyneth Paltrow's goop.
Okay.
Gwyneth, for sure.
All right. So Talia and Tartarus, you're both looking around. Tartarus, you look in the actual like cabin itself. You don't find any goop. You find like a series of like maps and like local like lore about the town, and you see they have a calendar on their wall with dates circled, and you know they have like but you do see like there is like a hole like in the back of the cabin, and through it you can see one of the dead scarecrow laying down, and coming out of its ears is Gwyneth Paltrow's goop. Yeah, and Talia, you notice the same thing, that it seems to be those things that have been affected by it.
Is any of the documentation like relevant at all, or is it just like their mundane, like day-to-day stuff?
Like there's things like like on the date for today, it's circled. It's like Bard Revival Day is today in town. In the you see like harvest dates circled, like certain harvest dates. You see you see like a date saying going to college, and it's like them like preparing to pack up their son to go off to the college to learn. And well, that's probably not going to happen now.
I mean, we can find a necromancer and do it.
True, you
He
could.
had a full scholarship, but a waste.
DJ Dynamic was
Someone else
investigating
look
for
at
any, was investigating for anything that was against the School of Rock and the Church of the School of Rock, and rolled a 7.
Okay. You with the 7, you don't find anything that's against the School of Rock that you know of. You look at like probably the paperwork on the desk, and it's mostly just like it just talking about you know, tool costs, and like it's not like they were doing their taxes for the year, trying to figure stuff out. What about Hugh and Donald? What you guys looking at?
So I did divine sense, so I'm trying to find until the end of my next turn I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell, or know any location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay.
And I want to twist toward the goop.
Okay. Yeah, you immediately get a ping on the scarecrow and also on the fresh grave of the sun.
Hey guys, I think this the sun might be undead, or fiend, or celestial. I can't tell which.
All seem bad.
Should we go desecrate the grave of this young child or college-age child?
He was going to play volleyball
Yeah,
at a
brother.
competitive level.
It was his first year.
It's an anime.
He was going to play anime volleyball.
He's
The school
anime.
anime.
Why you guys like this? Why do you do this to me?
Are you trying to have a serious game?
No, never.
Okay.
If I ever did try, it would fail spectacularly quickly. I think I tried once. It didn't work.
I'm sorry.
Every sentence I come up with just would sound funny in a robot voice, but I have to say it in a robot voice.
Funny.
So, okay, so should we go, like, check the grave to see if the kid is dead? I feel like that's kind of fucked.
Let's do it.
Why not?
I have a bad idea that would look real bad if anyone saw. I
What's
can do
the
it only if
idea?
I am covered.
Okay, what's the idea?
I have a javelin and a halberd. I could just, to
But
make
what
sure,
if he is alive?
stays dead.
Like Saving Private Ryan, the knife.
Literally the most horrifying horror movie moment of all time that I could think.
Is this a bad idea? Is this fucked up, guys?
I mean, this whole thing
I
is kind of
also
fucked.
have a javelin.
We could just go to.
Okay, so do you guys, you just stick your javelin deep within the wells of the grave? Is that what you're doing?
Donald is having no part of any of this. He is leaning
back there with-
against the
I'm back there
wall
with Donald
and
being
just
just like-
staring.
Oh,
Back there
yeah.
with Donald just being like, seems fucked up.
He's real fucked up.
Cool.
My morality chip is going.
It did
Oh, no.
register as
Oh, no.
undead, though.
What?
It's clearly a zombie. Like, it shows up as a zombie. But...
Well,
Let's
it's celestial,
rock.
fiend, or undead is what it shows up
It
as.
could be one. It could be one of three.
So it could be a
of them.
celestial. We could be killing an angel.
He's an angel. He's like, going to- we're about to ruin his scholarship to heaven as well.
Oh no!
Oh, wait, I didn't consider that. What if it's a angel of rock?
Shit.
I cannot stab that. Never mind. And then he puts away his javelin.
Maybe we should uncover him instead of blindly stabbing. But
That's a better idea.
Literally,
I feel like
driving
that's
a
even
fence
worse.
post down into the grave, just like, nope.
I want to use some context clues from this and say there's green goop coming out of the scarecrows and it's giving off a vibe. I'm assuming the goop is coming out of our wee lad, probably giving the same vibe. So I don't think we need to stab it. But I'm not gonna yuck your yum. Have fun.
Well, I mean, this isn't fun for
Expel
me.
goop.
Alright.
I only expel Vaseline from my fingertips.
yeah.
Comic.
So, what are you doing?
I feel bad about even suggesting it now.
We've been playing this game for nearly an hour. Here's what we did. We walked up a hill. We said, nope. We went back down the hill. We decided not to stab a grave. That's all we've done.
Yeah, we need to get some. We need to move forward, I think.
Cool. So, you guys stand around for a while talking about whether or not you're going to stab this body that's already been buried deep within the ground. And ultimately you decide, no? Correct? I need a verbal no.
That is correct. That is
Okay.
correct. Do not stab the body.
Thank you. All right. And you guys continue back to town, I am guessing, correct?
Hey, listen,
I
in
tried
the
to go
world
back
of
to town 20 minutes ago.
in the world of Zombieland, we needed to double tap and we didn't. We failed, like rule number 1. Okay, double tap.
As you get away,
The world
you...
of that 11-year-old movie, we did not do it.
All right.
Hey, there was a second one that came out not that long ago.
Oh, you're right. There was. My joke is nonsense.
You all continue your walk back to town. I'm moving along now. Looking back at what could have been a delightful stabbing. And you come back to
You say it
town
like that, now we have to go back.
and make your way. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Shove it fast.
Alright. So, as you head back to town, you look and you see thriving. It's thriving. However, there is something weird. It looks like there is a festival going on of sorts. It looks like a bard music festival. You hear, all right! Welcome everyone to the one, the only Bard's Revival! You see, like, various, like, townspeople, like, walking around the marketplace, buying shirts and food and beer. You see, like, on stage, a trio of musicians playing. And it's like, up next, we have Otis and the Third! And you see, like, just 3 people, like, up there playing what looks to be terrible, like, reformed jazz-like music. It's okay, I guess. But, you know, however, DJ Dynamic, this is very upsetting, I'm sure, to you. You do see, some enemies of the Church of Rock there, however. It looks like they are off stage, preparing to go on. It is from the Church of Pop.
I look at DJ Dynamic and I go, it seems that your stress levels are rising. Please take this chill pill. And I scoop a chill pill out of my finger at his forehead.
Now is no time for chill. It's time to take down those pop schmucks.
On the,
And
oh, sorry, what's up?
I kind of, can I do like a scan to see if there's any members of my church in the area?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Great.
Burris goes, I don't know. I kind of like it. And then he starts to like.
Do
I
the
got a 10
robot.
on that.
It's with a 10. You don't see any in the immediate vicinity, but I'm sure like it's a bard revival. They gotta be around here somewhere, right?
Right.
Hey DJ Dynamic. Hey DJ, can we not like murder people in a crowd full of people?
Who said anything about murder? I want to
Okay.
defeat them with rock.
Okay, that's fine. You can do that. That's totally down. You go. You do you.
Italy.
No murder though. At least not publicly and in the open.
Fine.
Yeah.
This guitar is not called an axe for nothing.
On the stage, you see the what looks to be the orator or the announcer of the festivities go, all right, now we know today, for the first time in 30 years, the College of Lore will be opening up to one fantastical group. That is correct. The smartest minds in the universe, here for one day, at your disposal. Now, here they are. Our first group, Otis and his boys. And you see this like group of like, it's like kind of crusty punk like folk music, but it's very like most punk folk music. It's very unorganized.
Watch your words.
Very bad. Is what you're saying. Got it.
It's very bad.
My opinions on IPA.
Anyway, you look around and you do see a lot of fun musicians just like preparing for their time on stage, all trying to win a spot with some of the greatest minds in Atlan. And we'll take a break there because we've been at this for a while. So
Okay.
We really earned this break.
Yeah, sure did.
Done some great work.
yeah. Also, I'm having issues with the camera whenever I open Tailspire. It seems to cover all the webcams. Yeah. So, while I'm working on that,
Just make sure you put it on the bottom, so that it doesn't go on top. That makes sense.
oh no, I did.
It looks like maybe you have
welcome back, everybody. Before we get fully into it, I want to fix our stream real quick because I messed it up, because that's what I do. I just need to fix Tailspire real quick, but you also notice as you get in a couple other things. You notice that there is... Oh, Jesus. You notice that there is a sort of... How do I say this without, like... The same sort of shadowy creature that you saw come out of the scarecrow, you start to see them around the area as well. Like,
and
just
nobody's reacting?
Nobody's reacting. They're just floating around gradually, just around the screen, occasionally. They don't pay any attention to you either.
We all see them?
Well, you see them, yeah. Everyone else seems to, like, not even notice.
What are these newfangled holograms?
They are, I know it looks blue on the screen, but they are actually black.
Okay.
Holograms are isometric hard light projections.
What the fuck?
Go up and try to talk to him?
You try to talk to it?
Yeah.
You go up.
Hey, what is your deal? Do you have a band to go on today?
You watch as the creature turns its head towards you. And it cracks its neck and kind of its mouth elongates, almost like it recognizes that you recognize it. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Sorry, a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, even better. 19.
19. It tries to push itself deep into your body. Like, it claws at the side of your mouth and grabs a hold of it and tries to push itself. But then you sort of feel it sort of push in. You feel the cold, like, black ichor, and it just sort of pushes itself off. Like, you feel like a sort of light emit from you, and it sort of, like, floats back like a balloon that's almost out of helium. It sits there for a second, almost like bewildered, but then almost like it changed its mind, or like it has no idea what happened. It just slowly turns and continues to walk around until it bumps into, you watch it bump into another person. And it's like this small gnomish man who's like tending to his market stall. He's selling various fruits and vegetables. And as it bumps into him, you see him shudder and start coughing. And then you see him fall to his knee and he starts coughing more, and then he just falls down dead. Immediately you look around and someone says, "He's had a heart attack!" And just like you see a couple guards rush up and try to see what's happening with him. They're trying to bring him back to life, and they're pressing on his chest over and over and over again. And then suddenly you see that same sort of ghost-like black ichor like float out of him carrying something, and it begins to shoot up towards the sky and disappear.
Well,
These guys are from... Oh, these guys are from the Church of the School of Soul. Don't like them.
Wow.
School of Soul.
Oh,
And
damn it.
Oh, my
Yeah.
god.
You see the guards carry the man off, and a couple people, they whisper like, "Oh my god, what happened? Jesus Christ. He was just fine one second and then just fell over the next."
Do we try to kill these things? Like, what do we do? I think we'll die.
And they seem to just walk around and wander.
We're the only people that can see them, as far as we can tell.
Say what?
We're the only people that can see them, as far as we can tell.
Make a perception check.
Are they actively avoiding people? Like, avoiding running into people? Or are they just kind of existing?
I think they're just existing. Like, you could see them, like, kind of existing. They're not... It seems like they're looking around, like, searching for something. But, like, they don't seem to be, like, actively avoiding people, but they seem to, like, sometimes they'll go in front of a person, and they'll circle them, and then they'll move on. As if they were
I
looking
only
for
got
something.
an 8 on my perception check.
An 8? As far as you can tell, no one else notices these things.
Can I make like a perception or an investigation or something? I guess perception to see if there's like a source or something, like something that's controlling them. I assume it's all just results of the ichor, but I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and make a intelligence check for me.
It's only a 13.
A 13. I mean, it seems likely that it is because of the, it seems likely that it stems from the mountain. And you could see, like, from where that shadowy creature, like, pulled out of the recently deceased man's body, it shot up to the sky, and you could see the shadow going back towards the mountain.
So
Is the ichor like Princess Mononoke style, where it's like fucking up everything, it rolls over, or is it like clearly something that is like projected? You know what I mean? Like.
I've never seen Princess Mononoke.
Okay. So if you don't perceive the ichor, you can just like go about your like life and not really realize it's there.
Kind of, yeah.
like
It seems like they don't know what's there. And in their mind's eye, it seems like to them, it looks like that man just had a heart attack.
Did it roll all the way down here? Like, could we tell from where we were, like north of the farm, that the ichor came all the way to town?
You couldn't tell because it covered your kind of protective bubble entirely. So you have no idea about how far this extended. It could have been to the town, it could have been to the continent, it could have been the world, for all you know. You do, however, hear the presenter get on the mic. All right, give it up to Oregon. Remember, please eat healthy and watch your diet. Otherwise, you never know what's going to happen, friends. You never know what's going to happen. Up next is the one, the only, the only Ocean Balladeer and the Ballads. And you hear everyone start to go, and they hear them clapping and, snapping. And you see this large man get up on stage. He's like a tiefling man with what looks to be like blondish red hair. He's got a elongated nose. The balladeers next to him is another human man with a very long, swoopy mustache that seems to tuck behind his ears. And their front man is a elvish man with long blonde hair, clean-cut face, and they start playing the most badass rock music of all time. And you could tell DJ Dynamic that these men are from the church, the holiest of holy sites.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him playing his 5-string bass, like dun, 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 like straight up like Pantera-esque type music. It seems to be a subsect of the Church of Rock. It's the Church of Metal, which is which is a little different, but they still worship Aerosmith. But they also worship a subsect of other gods as well. Sort of like Catholics are still Christians type of deal. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, you guys hate the same people, but there is some differences.
Right.
They lay out a tasty jam, and it's pretty intense. You can start to see people kind of crowd up and circle the stage. The main guy, he kind of like his horns protrude back and tuck behind his ears, and you could just see him screaming in the mic like crazy. After their set is done, you see the presenter get up on stage and go, "All right, looks like we've got a hell of a competition going. Look at that. Next up, we've got the Church of Pop coming up next," and you hear "Boo! Fucking boo!" from Ocean and his balladeers. And you hear President go, now, come on now. We must be sure to give everyone their time. This is a competition after all, and the greatest minds in the world will never, ever, ever be here again for another 30 years. So, next up, Church of Pop. After a short 10-minute break.
Hey, you guys want to join a band?
Hell yeah, brother.
We should audition. For
I
Tiny
have
in this
a
contest.
built-in MIDI synthesizer.
Yes, I can sing.
Talia looks a little bit uncomfortable. For sure.
You could play cowbell.
Oh. She's like, I have a lute. Like, she says it like deadpan. Like, I have a lute.
Oh, awesome. That's dope. Yes. Maybe I could play cowbell.
She's like, it's
Marshall half stack.
This lute is strung on my back. You can see my lute. I have a lute.
Sorry, I'm not very observant either.
A full keyboard just flips out of Tartarus's chest plate. Play me.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
It's very, sounds great.
During the School of Metals performance, DJ Dynamic used thaumaturgy to make his voice louder to like cheer them on, so that sounded like the crowd was louder.
Are you doing it
also,
are you doing it kind of slick, or are you doing it like so they could even see you doing it?
I'll try to be slick with it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check for me.
A sleight of hand? Okay. 16.
That's pretty good. You go ahead and you can hear like people chanting aloud. And it just kind of doubles, sort of like you're adding the effect on effect on effect. And it sounds like there's 3 times as many people there. The clapometer goes up all the way, type of deal.
Great.
Awesome.
And then after their set is done, I want to like go and like say hi and like be like, "Oh,
Huge fan.
You see Orsian turns around and smirks at you and goes, "Yeah, hey, I've seen that before. My man." And he goes and gives you like a straight up like like bro clap. Like, oh man, it's good to see another one of my own here. I started off.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. How is Dominic doing? Have you talked to him?
Well, see, here's the thing, actually. We were on a mission to go to that mountain over there, and I don't know if can you see that there's a giant cloud of ichor all over that thing? Because they went in and they haven't come out, and also there's these ghost things that are about that nobody else seems to notice.
I don't see that, but that sounds metal as hell, brother! Yeah!
It definitely is metal, but in a bad way. In like a, we might get rocked, because they also killed that dude, the one that had a heart attack before your set. Yeah. They just like bumped into him and he kind of like, yeah. So, what do you think we should do, fellow brother?
Run? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Nah, not run. I just say, you know, grab a drink. World's gonna end, right? Might as well.
We are pretty strong. I mean, you're a fantastic musician. I mean, we could, you know, take care of these things, don't you think?
I mean, I don't know anything about them. Do you know where they're from, or their origin, or
the mountain?
Why are they in the mountain?
Well, you see, one of the goats seems to be a little bit off, and may have ran them all into a trap and activated a thing. And also, we have Human Pearson, who freaks me out and like not a vibe. Yeah, this is Human, by the way. Also a fan, apparently.
Talia's been in the back, but at the mention of Human being like kind of freaky, she's like, yeah.
Oh well.
Yes.
You see him like look at Human. He's like, "You're weird, man."
That's enough, Hugh. That's enough, Hugh. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's like, all right, well, I'm not a very learned man. You know, I fight with my music and my heart, and but I mean, you could go try the college. They're open today. But they don't let just anyone in, my friend.
Could you
Just
put
anyone.
a good word in?
If I can get in there, if I can win this competition, hell yeah! I mean, that's kind of why I'm doing it. Gotta get my name in the annals of history.
How can we?
Well, I mean, gotta get rid of these fools. And you see him, like, nod over to the Church of Pop, and it's like, you know, like, they all worship the great Mikhail, and you see, like, they have a single sequin glove on each hand, which is, like, their symbol. Some of them are moonwalking back and forth, doing some crotch grabs, and you can hear some very high-pitched, like, synth, and, like, you see him, like, kind of, like, sneer, and goes, anyway, I mean, if you could help us kind of knock these fellas out, that'd be dope. But as for telling you about ghosts and shadows and winds, hey, write that down. He's talking to, like, you can see, like, the one bard, a part of the group that doesn't really fit, is, like, this, like, thin elvish man with, like, very ostentatious, like, purple clothing and a lute. He's like, verily, of course, I'll write it down. And you see, like, you see Ocean go, listen, we need another lute player. We lost a guy, and he's just filling it. Don't mind him.
Talia plays lute.
Talia! And he looks over. He's like, hey there! Nice to meet you. You good?
Which,
Okay.
He's staring at Talia.
she's like, hi. Yep, I'm great.
Huh.
She's great.
You got
She's
this.
great.
Tell me about yourself. You play lute? What do you do? Where are you from?
She's like, I do play lute. I'm from here. And
Right in the spot.
that's it. She's like, not a lot to tell. She's like, I'm a lute player second, master of the martial arts first, and she like does a like, hiya.
Oh, look at that. That's funny. You know, you look familiar.
You know, I just have one of those faces.
Huh.
Anyway, how do you think we should get rid of the pot people? Because I have an idea, but it doesn't involve you guys.
Right. Sorry. You'll have to forgive me. I've been a little suspicious. Just lately, but
Why so suspicious? What's happening? We're also suspicious.
Hey,
I look
please
at the
be
rock
cool,
star guy.
Talia.
And I go, I reiterate, my design incorporates a full MIDI synthesizer. Can I be of assistance to you?
I could do metal voices really good because I speak deep speech, infernal, and
Have you ever heard the song Jump by Van Halen? It extensively made use of the synthesizer.
That's usually not in our realm. It's a bit of a different genre than what I'm used to, but we could probably make it work.
Are we all going to gloss over the fact that Hugh just said that they speak demon? We're just going to gloss over it?
I mean,
Okay.
did you expect anything else?
I mean, really.
I guess not.
I was too busy making an audition.
What did you think you spoke?
languages to know?
Well, I mean, Talia, do you know? Here, let me give you a rundown on a couple songs that we played. They're a couple of our old ones, but
Sure.
let's see if you can pick them up.
Okay.
So
She pulls out her lute, and
uh-huh.
I would say she is very uncomfortable.
You know these songs.
She does know these songs.
Yeah. So I want you can make a. Are you trying to act like you don't know these songs?
She's trying to act like she is picking up on the songs, if that makes sense.
All right. I would go either deception or performance.
One of those. Hey, they're both +5, so who cares?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So it's a 17.
17.
And it probably, yeah, I don't know.
You see, like, him start to play. Hold on, let me roll for him really quick. Boop. Plus. Okay. He's like, huh. Have you, like, heard us before? Or?
Oh, maybe. she, I don't know. Fuck. She's like, I don't know. That's weird. I just have one of those ears. I'm good at. I love Aerosmith and man, just love rock. Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
She's like, she does it wrong. She's like, yep.
So it's funny, you don't know the blonde elvish man that's there. He's not the same person that you may have seen before, but you notice that there is a bit of a sort of like a hint of recognition from the human with the large mustache playing the bass. And he seems, yep, what's up?
Okay, nothing. I was just, Does she like notice that he is noticing her?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I need you to make... Sorry, just 1 second. My thing crashed. I usually try my best not to search things, but actually, you just see him kind of like notice you a little, but nothing happens, and he just kind of keeps to himself. You see him like sort of like step out of the way, sort of lean up against the post and keep an eye on you. And you see Ocean just goes, "Well, damn! I've been looking forward to having someone new in the group. I mean, an additional member to the group." And you see the elven man go, "Very, you don't mean to replace me?" And he's like, "No, man, no, we're cool. We're totally gonna replace him."
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother! And he looks around, he's like, "Well, we're about to hit the second round. If you guys want to help, we can say you're part of the group, and, you know, if we win, then bring you in with us. You could talk to the big men themselves in the library."
That would be great.
Yeah.
Where is this big man?
I mean, in the college.
You play it cool.
He's the size of a college?
Oh, no.
You.
No, he's not. He's normal size. I think he's actually a bird man, but
That's a big bird.
but he's apparently a genius, as far as I can tell. So I need you to make an intelligence check, Talia.
Which dice do I use? That's always the question. Okay, it was a 4.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Not this one.
Sorry, it was a wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
Wisdom saving throw. I mean, I still have a 4 on the die, so I can't imagine.
Yeah.
So 6.
6. Okay. What is Talia thinking?
She's thinking, like, we gotta get out of here.
Okay. What is she thinking deeper?
Fuck. Like, like, she's feeling very cornered.
Okay. Alright. You see, like, you see the guy with, like, red hair kind of, like, open his eye a little and look towards you. And you see him look towards, Ocean. And Ocean looks at him and kind of cocks his head to the side and goes, "Alright then, well, shoot. We can use all the help we can get. We're up next, so shall we?" And you guys come up on the stage. The presenter comes up and says, all right. Here they are. Once again, Ocean's Balladeers. And looks like they got some new backing before them. Come on. So I need y'all to go ahead and I will say I would say you could have DJ Dynamic. Why don't you make a performance check with advantage?
Okay. That'll be a 22.
22. Okay. You guys jam the hell out. You break out the synth Tartarus. It sounds dope. Talia, you catch on immediately. You are matching their lute player note for note and just wrecking him. What is Human Piercing doing while all this is going on?
He-Man is singing in the variety of horrifying languages he knows.
Cool.
He's doing like full metal voices, like speaking gutturally, like doing full fry, like singing along to it.
Yeah, you just do some like light backing, giving some ambience, some demonic ambience to it. What about I'm guessing Donald is not having any part of this and is doing his own thing. So what is Donald doing?
No, Donald goes out onto the stage and is just mouthing the words. He's there's no performance from him, just kind of trying to pretend as though he's doing something. But actually, like, watching all of the ghosts and seeing what's going on with, like, the different people, really trying to zone in on anything otherworldly that's happening.
Okay, I want you to make a perception check. And you're in the center of town. I'll give you advantage on it.
11.
11. That's with advantage?
Yeah.
Oof. You do see them circling, what looks to be... You can't really see the pattern with the people that they are surrounding. Like, what makes them so interested in these certain people? And why did he kill off that one guy? What are they looking for? You can't really tell, but you can tell that they're looking more for... less for an object and more for something spiritual.
Yeah. Okay.
I
think I know, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see later on down the line.
Yeah.
As the performance ends, you hear the presenter go, "Oh man, listen to that crowd!" And as the crowd goes wild, clap-o-meter is basically off the till, breaking. You see the music ends and you hear, "There they are, officer!" And you see a set of 6 guards start to surround the stage. And behind them is a cowering woman behind her farmer husband going, "They tried to kidnap us!"
Can I cast Dreadful Aspect?
Sure, what does that look like? What is...
My channel divinity. So, as an action, each creature of your choice you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw 13. On a failure, the target is frightened of you. If it moves more than 30 feet from you, it can attempt another saving throw.
Okay.
And I said, let's go, guys.
Well, what's the save?
13.
Okay, and you're using it on the guards and the farmer and his wife?
Yeah, it says each creature of your choice.
Okay, so 6 guards and 2 people. I'm gonna roll some dice here on my phone. Okay. So...
Time to run from the popo, guys. Save the cow.
I'm assuming the cow is also on the stage with us, yeah?
Yeah, of course. It's doing its cowbell. Yeah, no.
Truly doing cowbell.
Okay, that's a failure. That's a success. Success. Success.
No.
Success.
No.
It's a failure.
Oh. Okay.
And success. So the farmer and his wife failed. And one more. Failure. So 5 of the guards succeeded and 1 guard and the farmer and his wife failed.
They all see. Huh?
The farmer and his wife immediately begin to run after seeing whatever visage you pop up. What visage is it?
The visage is a giant head with dark green swirly eyes and tendrils poking out, and it looks like it's going towards them and grabbing them and pulling them.
Is this visible to everyone or just the people you make see it?
I think it's just the people who I make see it, so I don't think any of you guys see this.
'cause
You guys just see Human step forward and make a sort of guttural noise, and you see 3 people run away and 2 guards like look at you weirdly, and they go, "All right, come on down. Let's have a word." So they don't see it, or they see it and they aren't frightened.
Let's see. It just says, as an action, each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 meters must make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. So they see it. They just
Okay, so they all see it.
everyone can see it. It's just
Okay.
You do see a lot of townspeople instantly get scared and begin to run. And someone roll a d6 for me, because now you've caused a panic.
2.
2.
Got 2.
As you see 2 people run away, you watch 2 of them run into the ghosts.
Oh
And
no.
fall down dead. The guards look back and go, look at the dead bodies on the bodies on the ground, then look at you and go, and immediately say, "Arrest them!"
Tartarus cast invisibility.
Talia is gonna like make an athletics check and like try to dive into the crowd or like behind something or whatever she can fucking do.
Talia, as you start to dive, you feel something grab your wrist, and you look back and you see that bassist look at you and go, "It's good to see you again, Ocean."
She's gonna be like, "Fuck off! This is not the time!" And like.
Well, that's where we'll leave it for this time. So we'll pick this up again next time we play.
We earned this.
We did. We've been murder hobos.
I'm just gonna go, wasn't me. Do.
Awesome. So we'll pick up in initiative order next time. That was super.
I was not expecting this. This was so fun, like, and surprising.
Yeah.
Like our meandering in the beginning, it was so fun.
Y'all, I had fun. I hope you guys are having fun. Didn't expect a lot of things to happen this session, honestly. But I loved every single bit of it, even the debating whether or not to stab a already dead body buried in the ground. So, look, here comes a consequence.
Here comes the consequence.
All right, y'all.
Oh, look who it is, the consequences of my own actions.
All right. So the next time we play will be Monday, right? And we will be, and we're gonna be playing Oops All Humans, or are we playing?
Oh, we could play Oops All Humans. I could have it. I have it ready by then. But up to you guys. I just need to get everybody's characters so I can finish world building. So.
Yeah, I'll get mine to you this week for sure.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm having a hard time not using magic. I have to say, my character's all magical.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh, you're
All right. Well, thank you everyone who stayed and watched. And if you want to join us next week, we'll be playing either Oops All Humans or something else equally awesome and fun. Anyone want to give a shout out or shout out their tag or anything? Chris plays video games all the time under Hefty the Gamer. Pete here plays under Upbeat Pete 777. I play as.
Don't make a promise I can't keep.
I play as at Bonus Action Hero. I'm not sure. Do you guys play live stream at all? What are your tags? No?
No.
I don't.
Okay.
I am V Von Valentine on YouTube, and I do crafting. I make animations and stop motion and all that stuff.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you guys next week for some more tabletop fun. Bye, nerds.